All right, David here with LV Diaries. It's September 29th, Memorial Day weekend, and I'm gonna go out for a couple hours to see if maybe we can earn some extra money here for my hockey tickets. So I'm gonna go out for a couple hours and see what happens. Hopefully we get some big orders today, and we'll go from there. Let's see what we have. We're going to put it. It was on pause. So now we're going to resume dash, and right now it says 1 to 4 minutes for pickup. So estimated time 1 to 4 minutes. Most likely my first order is going to be Dash Mart, that is right down the street from where I live. So we're going to see what type of orders we get and how much money we make today. Alright, so I picked up first order, McDonald's, right across the street, 15 minutes, less than a mile away. It's only $3.50, but it's right next to my house. So I'm gonna go drop this off and to the customer. Alright, successful drop off, and let's see what else we can get. Alright, so I dropped off my first order. Not that bad. Well, I mean, it was less than I think it was less than a mile away for $3.50. It took me all of about maybe 10 minutes because the McDonald's is right around the corner. So not bad. $3.50. So I made it up here. And now we're just gonna sit here and wait. I'm gonna drive back over where there's in a hot spot, and hopefully we could pick up a better order than this one. So we'll see. All right, so I picked up the order. Well, I actually bought it. Some gloves.
In 200 feet, turn right.
Now I'm gonna go drop it off.
Turn right. Then turn right on. Hard brake detected.
So we're about to pull up to this house to drop off the gloves. So it's not that far. So we're about to turn up here and drop these gloves off. All right, so we dropped it off. What I made is up in the top right-hand corner, and now we're going to head back to our hotspot and see what else we could come up with. I never delivered over here on this side, but I'll tell you what though, people drive like maniacs down these residential streets with all these cars parked on the side. All right, so I'm gonna head back, and then what else? Let's see what else we can get. All right, so we just got an order for Papa John's for 7 and some change. So I'm gonna head over there right now. It's not that far from where I'm at already. So we're going to head over to Papa John's and pick that order up. Hopefully it's not I didn't even check to see if it was apartment complex. I hope it's not. But we'll see where it's at. All right, we're about a half mile. We're gonna be pulling up to Papa John's, and I didn't even see how big the order was. Like I said, I was driving, so, or hopefully it's not at an apartment complex. I just hope it's just a regular, you know, one pizza delivered to a house right around the corner. You know, we would all love to have those type of orders, but we'll see. And it's not really that hot out too. It's 92 degrees out here in Vegas. You know, everybody's enjoying the
Turn right, then turn left.
enjoying their holiday weekend. But don't forget why you have this holiday weekend. All right, we're pulling up right now.
Turn left.
All right, so we picked the pizza up. It was I didn't realize when I got there it was still about 10 minutes before I actually had to be there. So I just had to sit and wait a little bit. Got caught up on some emails and
In a quarter mile,
chatted with my wife a
turn
little
right
bit.
onto North Decatur Boulevard.
And pizza was ready in the time he told me it was going to be. So threw it in the bag, in the pizza bag, and now we're going to go drop it off at the
Turn right
customer's
onto North Decatur Boulevard.
customer's house. All right, so I dropped the pizza off. It was a hand me order, so I handed it off, and I'm gonna go back and hopefully get me some more orders like that, because that order was actually really neat. No hard way to get into not a hard way to get into the housing neighborhood, and Papa John's is always cool. They actually, you know what? They actually will give you a pizza bag if you don't have one. That location will, anyway, that I know of. They order them from DoorDash and will give you one if you don't have one. Cool as that. All right, so I got another order for breakfast burrito for $6. So I'm gonna accept that one
Drive.
and then see.
Drive east on West Tropical Parkway for a half mile.
Looks like it's in by the 24-hour fitness. All right, so I'm gonna go pick this up and hope it's ready when I get there. So I picked up the order at LV at Las Vegas Athletic Club, and let me tell you what, boy, walked in there, it was like a movie production of people videotaping themselves. I mean,
In 600 feet, turn right onto North Decatur
really
Boulevard.
bad. I mean, there was a guy, I had to go to the restroom, so I walked to the bathroom, and there was a guy in front of the mirror,
Turn right onto
like
North
swelling up, like, you know, looking at himself in the mirror, and then put his shirt on and then walked out. I'm like, okay, man, you know, hey, you know, swole boys. But anyway, so I'm gonna go drop this off. It's taking me to another hot spot, so after I drop this off, I should be in a good area. So let me go drop this off real quick, and let's see what else we get. Oh my goodness! So I just dropped off that breakfast burrito and smoothie to the customer, and they're in these new apartments that were just built. I got another order too. To go pick up some boba. Anyway, so they're in these new apartments, like these apartments here, and they don't give you no information. Yeah, so what I made is up over here. So what I made is up here in the corner. It's like $6, so not bad. So I'm gonna go pick up at Boba tea. which is right across the street from the apartment complex I was at. So I just had to, it's bad to get out because I had to go down a little ways and then throw a U-turn. So I'm gonna go pick this up. Alright, so I picked up that boba tea, and I had to go into this gated community, like over 55, only you can, retirement community. But the bad thing is that I gotta go through an armed security gate, and then within the housing development there's other gates. So hopefully there's not none where I'm going, and we'll go drop this off without a hitch. All right, so we made it past the first gate. So I'm hoping there's no other gates, but I don't think there is on this side. So
in a quarter mile, turn left onto Arroyo Dune.
Alright, so I picked up a KFC order. I'm going to an apartment complex, but I know these apartments, so it's not that hard. Their building numbers are really good to see, so, and the directions on actually DoorDash are really good to get to. So they don't, because they've been around for a while, so it takes you right to the door, or to the building anyway. So let's go drop this KFC order off and then see how much we make. Alright, so let me know how the camera, well, I'll see it before you guys, so let me know if there's something that maybe you want to purchase or anything. I'll leave a link in the description below where I bought it. Listen, I'm not affiliated, I'm not trying to sell you anything, I'm just letting you know if it's, if you guys like it, man, buy it. It was like $100, so it's not that bad. And it was a lot better because I had to take I had to grab a soda and a bag, and it's kind of hard to hold my camera and all that. So hope it works really good. Alright, so I made that. You see it on the up hand corner, on how much I made, and it's 12:36. I got an hour and a half left, and let's see what we end up with. So I got an order right now, and to go right up here to go to a Thai food place. $7 to go 6.6 miles. It keeps me on my side of town, and I know where this Thai food place is. It's literally right across the street. So let's go pick this Thai food up. Alright, so I picked up the Thai food. It was ready when I got there. So
right
shopper,
West Ann Road.
up 3 minutes early, so that's not bad. So I'm gonna go drop it off. The place I'm dropping it off is where I bought my first house. So I know exactly where I'm going. So let's go drop this food off to Big T, and see how much money we make. Alright, so I got a stack order, and I didn't want to drop it because I would have ended up having to, my acceptance rate would have went down to 77 or 78, and I think 75 is a cutoff to lose the next step of your status, and right now I'm sitting at gold status, so I really don't want to drop this order. But it's $7, so but it's to go a little bit over. I think it's 2 stack items, a total of 14 miles. So, and these are probably gonna be my last 2 orders. It's 124, so I'm gonna go drop this off. Didn't really want to grab it, but I don't want to drop below 75% when it comes to acceptance rate. So I'm gonna go head over and drop these off. All right, so I just dropped off that last stack order. Here's what I made: is another $7. So it's $14 total to go 14 miles. I know it's $1 a mile, but where I'm at, I'm like 2 zones over from where. Well, actually, a zone over, probably about 2 zones over from where I'm at. Yeah, it was way too far to go drop off for $7, but it is what it is. I didn't want to not drop that stack off, and then, like I said, my acceptance rates go down. So I'm good, right? I'm good at accepting. So I'm gonna drive back to my my side, and it's what, 1:56. So most likely my dash is gonna end at 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna head back. If I get another one, I get another one. Hopefully I get one on the way so I could take it back, but we'll see. All right, so I just finished dropping off. I got a stack. Well, it was a stack order, same place to deliver. It was literally right across the street. I ain't gonna lie. I'm at an apartment complex, and 5th Street is right there, and Jersey Mike's is right there, and also Walgreens. It was a sandwich and 2 Arizona tea fruit punches and a bag of chips. It was only $2, but it was to go 1.2 miles, if that, because where, I guess if it was where I was at, it's probably where it did from. So I just dropped that off. I'm gonna head back to my zone real fast and see if I could pick something up before I call it the first shift done. Hopefully it's a success. I haven't checked to see how much money I made, so I want to be surprised, because usually it won't update unless I turn the app, swipe the app up and completely finish it, and then open it back up, and then it displays the money that I made. So I'm gonna go back there. If I can't pick up another order, then we'll call it even Steven's. But I'll tell you what, though, I just dropped this order off to a female, and I had to enter a PIN, so it was handed to me. Enter a PIN. So I entered the PIN in there, and oh my goodness, look, I'm 55 years old. I'm happily married, 2 kids, grandchild, living the American dream. But I'm still, I'm still a man, But I'll tell you what, though, she was very attractive. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she was very attractive. And she gave me her PIN code and just kind of like gave me a little smile, said thank you very much, appreciate it, because her fruit punches weren't on the shelf, but I asked somebody to go in the back, and there was a stack of them in the back. So so I hope she gives me 5 stars. If not, then we'll see what happens. So let me head back over to my side of town and see if I can pick up another order. So I ended up finishing my Dash Saturday with $56.64. Wasn't really a good day, but it was good enough for me. I dashed, my active time was 3 hours and 55 minutes. My total dash time was 4 hours and 55 minutes. I had 10 offers, delivered 11. And I drove over 56 miles, probably about 70 miles, I think, or maybe probably 65, 70 miles, because of that one delivery that I had from Dashmart that took me all on the other side of the 95, which was just, well, close to 15, which was totally crap. But anyway, this month, in August, I'm going to go for Top Dasher. So I'm going to try to break up my dashes to reach 100. So in September, I'm going to try to go for Top Dasher. I'm going to dash for 100 dashes in the month of September. I had to break my dashes down per day, so it's like an average of 5 to 10 per day. Well, actually not 10, but 5 per day. I dash on the weekend so I can make up for what I missed during the week. So I'm gonna try to do that this upcoming month. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and in the comments, leave me whatever comments. I know some of my comments I get, or why do you take those orders? Those orders are trash. You should just pass them. Look, I'm not. This isn't a full-time gig, okay? I do this part-time to help pay for my hockey tickets. That's it. The only reason why I dash. So anyway, like, subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.